Hello everybody, this is RoboShock here, bringing a video. I'm sorry about not posting any videos last week. My son was here visiting me, and then I forgot to post video before I went over to his house, so I could be able to post a video for that week, last week, but I'm sorry, I'm here now. Before we talk about tonight's Raw, I want to talk about last week's Raw. Um, Last week's Raw, I didn't get to see much because my son was here and his friend was here. They were visiting and all, and I forgot what time they went home. But nevertheless, they just stayed longer than usual. But I got to watch it on YouTube. Excuse me, clean my glasses for a minute. And I couldn't pick a good enough time to be able to watch Raw. I mean, I heard it was a Raw reunion, and when I saw the video later tonight, I mean, I saw all my wrestlers that I got to watch while I was growing up, and not only that, I saw at the end of the night one of my all-time favorite wrestlers gave a toast to the Raw reunion, and the rest of the Raw legends that night. Can't speak. Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's always been one of my favorite wrestlers ever since he came into the WWE, because I love his wrestling style, I love his attitude, and even though he had two knee bracelets on and everything, he still wrestled until he couldn't wrestle no more because of a disc back in his neck. And they said that if he wrestles again, he might be done. So he had to quit because of that. But I even saw the ladies from Raw, and oh my God, whoo, they were amazing. And also we saw Mick Foley get the mandible claw stuck down his throat by Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. I don't know what was going on there, but it was terrible. Also, I want to talk about what happened on SmackDown last week as well. The Miz was having on his show Shawn Michaels. Then Dolph Ziggler comes out as usual and tells Shawn Michaels that he's a loser and kiss ass and everything and all. And the Miz got tired of it, and Miz wanted to do something. Not the Miz. Dolph Ziggler wanted to do something. He did. He wanted to punch Shawn, but Shawn got out of the way. Miz got sucker punched, and then Shawn hit Ziggler. Then after Shawn checked on Miz, Shawn turned around, and then he got a freaking kick right in the face by his own kick, Sweet Chin Music, from Dolph Ziggler. And what I also found out was that at SummerSlam, Finn Balor is going to go up against the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Now, I don't know how that's going to go, but it will probably be I'm just hoping and praying that they will allow Finn Balor, to wear his demon paint. Because I have not seen him wear that demon paint in a while now. Since the last pay-per-view he wore it. And so I'm hoping that he gets to wear that demon paint at SummerSlam, because we all know that The Fiend will probably wear that mask. We don't know. Now, I forgot what went on at SummerSlam last week, but let's talk about what happened on Raw tonight. My son was still here. He didn't get picked up yet until 9. And then when my son woke up from his nap, or when he was done finishing what he was doing out here online on his phone, he came into the living room and he asked me to change the channel, which I did. Before he did that, there was going to be a gauntlet match to see who would face AJ Styles at SummerSlam for the United States title. I know it was Rey Mysterio, Sami Zayn, Ricochet, and I know there was somebody, oh yeah, Cesaro. So when my son left, and I came back upstairs, put on the channel, about a half hour later or so, I found out that Ricochet won the gauntlet match, and he faces AJ Styles at SummerSlam for the United States title. But now we got new tag team champions, and that's the OC, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, which they won in a triple threat match against the Usos and the tag team champions, the Revival. The titles were online, and the OCs won the chances. Now, the OCs and, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and AJ Styles, they got the 3 titles. Well, 2 titles if you want to count tag team titles as whole. But either way, and then what happened earlier was that Becky Lynch put the Disarmer on Natalia. Then during the match, which was Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss faked a friggin' injury, saying that her ankle was like sprained or whatever. Then Nikki Cross stepped in. And then when Becky Lynch was about to go win her match against Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss steps in. And she wasn't really hurt. She was faking. She's good at that. But then when Natalia came down towards the ring, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross left, but then Natalia dragged Becky Lynch to the middle of the ring and put her in a sharpshooter. Now, she said that she was going to issue a challenge to Becky Lynch to a submission match, the sharpshooter against the Disarmer, but she said that Becky Lynch might not accept it, so that's why she's not issuing it. I wouldn't actually mind seeing that kind of match at SummerSlam. Wouldn't you? A submission match that pits Becky Lynch's Disarmer against Natalia's and the Hart family's sharpshooter, the Great Bret Hart's sharpshooter. Which is the more devastating hold out of the two? I know this Disarmer because you raise the arm and you're sitting on a person's shoulder while you're pulling up. And on the sharpshooter, not only you're sitting on a person's back, but you also interlock it with the knee as well, I think. And that hurts in 2 places, so I hope they make a match for that at SummerSlam because that would be really interesting. That means the match could go on for so long because the only way to win will be submission. Only submission. Pinfalls won't count. So that match could go on for a while. Now, since the OCs are the new tag team champions, are they going to defend the new tag titles against someone at SummerSlam? We don't know. But what I do know is that I'm getting sick and tired of the WWE having the Viking Raiders to go out there and wrestle against two guys nobody knows. Nobody even cares. I'm getting sick and tired that every time there's a new tag team that comes into the WWE, either on Raw or Smackdown, that comes from NXT, they get freaking nobody matches. Nobody. Give them some competition. This is getting ridiculous. This has just gone on for so many weeks now. I also want to touch on what happened with Seth Rollins. Now, I don't know if this went towards the storyline or not. I don't know. But Seth was having a match with Ziggler. Brock came in. He was walking down the ringside. Then when Brock was ready to enter the ring, Ziggler got Seth's freaking leg, and then Brock went after Seth. Then Brock continued to give him suplexes inside the ring, and then outside the ring, threw him against the barricade, and not only that, gave Seth an F5 to the ring post. Now, was Brock done? No. He threw Seth back into the ring, threw a steel chair back in the ring, and he gave Seth Rollins not one, not two, but three. 3 F5s on the steel chair, right in the ribs. And Seth Rollins was coughing up blood. Now, when Lesnar was about to give Seth Rollins the third F5 on his steel chair, Paul pleaded to Brock Lesnar to not do it again. But yet he did. Then Seth was on a stretcher. He was going to the ambulance to be taken to the hospital. The ambulance was ready to go. All of a sudden, it was stopped. And Brock Lesnar was in front of the ambulance and told the driver, "Don't move! Don't move! Don't you dare move!" He went in back, opened the doors, threw Seth out right from the stretcher, threw the whole thing out of the stretcher. Rollins go flying down. Brock's going after it, and then what happens? He gives Rollins an F5 on the stretcher, and the man was still bleeding from the mouth. Like I said, I don't know if it was towards the storyline or not, but nonetheless, Brock Lesnar was out of control. And another thing is that we don't know how badly damaged Seth Rollins is, and we won't know if he's going to be completely healed when SummerSlam comes around. Brock Lesnar's out of control, and WWE bringing him back so he could do this kind of crap? That's not what a Universal Champion does. And as far as as far as I'm concerned, a Universal Champion does not do that to another wrestler. Oh yeah, and I forgot that earlier, um, in the beginning of Raw, they were having like a 24/7 mosh pit thing where we saw Maverick and his wife. Oh my god, she was great in that outfit. But going up against their two was going up against R-Truth and Carmella. Oh my god. Ooh, I love it when she shakes her body and ass like that. But let's forget about that. R-Truth and Carmella won. Then all of a sudden, R-Truth standing in the ring with the title. And then everybody jumps in and everything. And then I saw like Mike Kanellis go on top of R-Truth. And the referee was trying spinning around and everything, trying to see who's got who. 1, 2, 3. The next thing I know, Mike Kanellis comes out and he won the 24/7 title. The one and only title he ever won in WWE was 24/7. And then all of a sudden, he loses it. They had his wife, Maria made her husband, Mike, to lay down on his back. She stuck her high heel shoe on top of her husband and had the referee count 1, 2, 3, and now we have a 24/7 pregnant woman champion. I don't know how far they're going to take that. I really don't know. Because nobody wants to hurt a pregnant woman, so. And for a minute there, I thought Braun Strowman was going to freaking do something because she was really making Braun Strowman mad. But nonetheless, gotta go to WWE.com. Also go on Twitter and Facebook. You know, tweet to Rollins saying I hope that he better. Hope he gets well soon. I hope there was no permanent damage done to him. I just hope that he's alright. But what Brock Lesnar did was sickening. It was disgusting. And WWE allowed him to do that. Like I said, I know that WWE is fake. But another thing is, I don't know if this was going towards the storyline or not. Because Seth Rollins was coughing up blood. And I know, I just don't know if it was towards storyline or not. I don't know. But go to WWE.com, read about Seth Rollins, see if there was any permanent damage done to him, about what Brock Lesnar done to him tonight on Raw. I'm just going to leave the end the video here because after that incident, after what Brock did to Rollins, it just disgusts me. Tomorrow night, I'm going to give you my opinions on what happened on SmackDown. I'll be able to watch it, and I'll give you my personal update. Oh, and if you want to comment on the video below of what I'm going to say now, you can. I have finally found a job. It's not a permanent job. It's a temporary job. I'm going to be like a fill-in for someone at a building to be able to, clean up the building and everything. And it's an 8.5 hour job. Tonight I start my training. tomorrow I go through my training again to make sure that I got everything that I need to know what to do. And then Thursday and Friday I am on my own, and then Monday next week will be my last day until they need me again. And as far as I know, they're going to need me again in October for a few days. And then they're going to keep me off again until they, like I said, until they need me again. But like I said, I don't even care. What I get an hour, the pay is good, which I'm glad for that. But I'm most glad that I'm working, and I start tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock for my training for tomorrow and Wednesday. So if you want to comment down below and wish me congratulations and everything, please do so. But if you have any other comments about what I have just said about what transpired on Raw and all, please comment in the video below this video in the comment section below, and I will get back to your comments as soon as I can. And I do want to thank everybody for watching my videos and giving me a lot of views by watching it. I mean, it's great. I mean, one of my videos has reached over 500 views. And I want to thank you guys for that. I thank you and I appreciate it, because I want to do more videos like this for you guys. And not only that, a little something different. I'm still thinking about doing it. I don't know if I haven't worked out what I'm going to do exactly, what bugs I have to work out, but I am going to do it soon. So just wait for that. So, at that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.